the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Trojans will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Georgia Southern's offense takes the field to start this game off. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
Catch in the middle, it's Cobb. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Dropping back, it's French. Grabbed over the middle, it's Gary. And he's brought down after a nice gain. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5 is pretty good.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Dallas. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Bring in the heat. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. The give to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. Looking to pass. It's French. Trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he'll boot one from the right hash. You ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. He slides that just inside the right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
So USC's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some way.
Brings into the open. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Makes the catch. At the 45 on his way. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. They're going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm.
Touchdown, USC! He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Georgia Southern, 3.
He'll bring it out. It's Ware. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for a man. It's French. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Eagles, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's a heat. The short hands, it's Cobb. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Return runs out of bounds.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Off the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoke the fear of God to this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's French. Finds the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Snap from the gun on third down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Rushes on him. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
You want to end a play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Zings it complete to the right. Open space at the 25. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field. Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They stop him short of them. And they'll turn it over on downs. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Through the air, it's French. Right down the middle. He's got it. And he's brought down after a huge completion. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
He'll get rid of it. A strike downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dallas. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Cobb. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Hand off from the shotgun. Still on his feet. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to pound their way in. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Marches ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they...
Turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. They'll go hurry up here. Looking for space, it's Sanders. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll run play action. Dances away to buy time. Keeps it himself and gets the 1st. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The run to the left. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Got his man. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Trojans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Quarterback moving. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Keeps it on the bootleg. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Trojans. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. At the 35, he's open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Helms. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles.
2nd half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the 2nd half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. There he goes. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Line getting set on 2nd down. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always got one of these, a big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about, quarterbacks. Hollywood, Heisman's.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give from the gun. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Got him downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Mayava. Oh, they're after him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man to the left. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38 to the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run the counter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He'll do it himself on the draw. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Complete downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's French. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play-action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So first down will open up the final period. From the gun, the ground game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. From the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. He'll keep it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. UMass needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Amherst behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback.
Looking to throw, it's Mayaba. Flips it out on the screen. Breaks into the open.
like this at running back that can play wide receiver. You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Georgia Southern in a hurry. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got a man, it's Brown.
And they get the completion, and they get out of bounds, which is obviously important to stop the clock. But what's really important now is it's 4th down. And that made it more manageable, but obviously the clock is not as important as making sure you get this 4th down conversion.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
And now my mindset has to completely change. Listen, we needed points. That's over. Like, plenty of time left, over 3 minutes on the clock. I got to get me a stop, and I got to get that football back so my offense can score some points.
He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To the ground with the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. The give to the back. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Ready. 6 propane. 6 propane.
Off play action. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Trojans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Looking downfield, it's French. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gary. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming.
No gain on the fly.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. First down and more. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Corner's going to give them room.